welcome to New Show Plus. Wow, thank you for being here. Today we're doing Steam Next Fest, showing off community picks and our picks for demos we want to check out. I haven't played any of these before. This won our New Show Plus poll that goes out to Backstage Pass patrons. We had all gameplay options this week. We could have played Hades 2. We could have played Janet and I's recent favorite game, Keep Driving. But we're rapid firing through a bunch of demos instead. I'm going less minutes per game for the purpose of showing off more games. That's my goal. Janet Garcia's here. What do you think about that?
I think it's a good strategy, and I think it's important. You have a structure, you go with it, and you see where it leads you. But yeah, excited to see what comes out of Next Fest. It's a wild time. It's like some of these games are coming out super soon. Some of them, who's to say, you know? And I kind of like that variety that we get.
Yes, totally.
Exactly.
I'm going to start with Skin Deep, and then we'll start thinking about which ones to start with. But this is the immersive sim space thing that one of the first comments on the trailer was, this is Leo Vader's Game of the Year, which was hilarious and so true. The second I saw the trailer, I was like, this is for me. So let's give that a go.
Yeah, so I saw this too, and I was like, okay, I'm going to let y'all take this one. You know what I mean? And report back. It's like,
yeah.
I feel like you're the immersive sim person, you know, alongside a couple other people on the show. Where it's like, if y'all are like, this is heat, then I'm going to dip in. Though I was compelled by, like, the cat layer that it has to it that I vaguely saw in the trailer.
Yeah. We'll learn more about that.
Clocking in.
Yeah, people don't realize that we're such good curators and critics that we trust each other and learn games to play from each other primarily. That's how good we are and how trustworthy we are.
Free gaming.
Free gaming. What I'm doing see me turn my... tweak settings in 20 things back to back to back.
Yeah.
That would have been a good reason to start these demos before.
That's part of the experience, though, you know?
Yeah.
Some stylish fonts going on here. Yeah, Leo's got his hands on the sticks for these demos. I'm doing what I like to call gaming with your eyes. Where you kind of stand back, you watch someone else play, and you're like, I think I know what I thought.
Right.
Which honestly goes a long way. Like, at cons, I'll do that with like some of my peers where it's just like, I'll just stand back, see you play. That's good enough for me. Give me quick couple minutes over your shoulder. I got what I need.
Yes.
Well, they're playing my favorite song. Gotta find and secure the crew.
So far, classic. It's gonna be such a interesting streamer's challenge to learn this many tutorials at rapid fire.
Yeah.
You've just been hijacked by the Numb Bunch, Space Pirate Guild Local 3733.
The Numb Bunch?
Classic.
Never seen this crew before.
And Jen, if you don't mind keeping an eye on chat, I'll probably be too busy gaming my freaking ass off.
Yeah. Which on that note, shout out to the sub from Villis Bartuk. Gaming with my eyes. I believe it's Twitch's entire marketing strategy. Exactly. One of my jokes that I always say is I play games so you don't have to, you know?
Yeah.
And I get to do that with Leo today, which is really nice.
It's hard work. You owe me.
Yeah. The check's in the mail. Just don't cash it when you get it, because it might take a little while to populate.
Right. Gotta push both these buttons somehow. I bet it's this type of business. Loving that. Loving that. Hitman, of course. Throwing every object. Opens the game up in so many ways. Which, just from the trailer, this looked very Hitman inspired. Oh.
Yeah.
Is there a sprint?
I do love to throw things.
I sure love to throw my damn... the finals matches.
So what, you know, maybe this is too much to ask you while you're locked in here, having the greatest run that anyone's done in this game because it just dropped the demo like 2 seconds ago. But what exactly makes something an immersive sim? Because I feel like that's a genre that doesn't get tapped into a whole lot. So whenever people mention it, I'm kind of like, is it because I'm taking people down and also I can sometimes pick up like a random apple? Like, what's going on here? What am I looking at? That's
not a bad way to define it. What I've heard that makes sense to me is it creates questions of, can I do this in gameplay? And the answer is yes.
Okay.
Weird combinations. The old standby is like, if you can put water onto fire and it puts the fire out, that's probably an immersive sim.
I do like doing that.
Yeah.
I'm on my way, Polanka.
It's fun. Since you're bigger than a cat, you can only turn around on the yellow tarp, so there's going to be some cat gameplay, as you allude to.
Wait.
I'm building up a sneeze meter. Attention, everyone.
Reactivity.
There's dust
big
in
word.
the vent, and I'm building up a sneeze meter. Sorry, go on.
No, I'm excited to see this.
Cats
Well,
gotta know where she's hiding.
see, are you? Now, I feel like I'm learning about you by watching you play this. I'm a just see what happens kind of person, so I would have stayed in the vent to see what happens when I sneeze.
I'll torture those.
Yeah, I'm counting on that, learning that at an inopportune moment, and that being
In a
fun.
natural way, yeah.
All right.
That being in itself a little bit of a story.
Shaving cats is against the Geneva Convention.
Okay, so they're here to shave our cats.
I guess I'm spacewalking today.
Classic space gameplay. Oh, we gotta break it still.
You're really
Dash
zooming
repel
through this. I would have got lost a couple times already because I refuse to read
I have
in a lot of these demos.
That is the hard part, certainly. I'll try to read more aloud, so we're all keeping up.
Hey, John with the sub with Prime, appreciate it. 40 months says, wow, 40 years of MinnMax. That's what we say here.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of the tagline of the show, yeah.
Here's to 40 more.
Are you a cat? No, I think you're just like involved in like cats are important to you, but you're a human,
Right.
I believe.
At least Polanca's still alive.
Peeking through a door, also a giveaway that you're playing an immersive sim,
Okay.
which is just a small choice that doesn't always even matter. I wonder if this blinking
Is-
is for the purpose of the demo level.
Ooh, glass wound.
Removing glass, Far Cry 2. Eat
Oh
your heart
wow.
out.
Okay.
I wonder if that makes this actual sound that people can hear, because that was a loud clang on the ground. Oh my gosh, I just saw Memory Palace. That's so funny, all the notes are gonna be floating around me like Sherlock.
Hey, Lorch, thanks for the sub. How long did the bloody footprints last or
Ooh,
footsteps
good
last?
question.
I think they're gone already.
Well, I took the glass out, so I'll have to
Oh, you took the
check
glass
it
out,
next
yeah.
time.
Leo's too good to know what the game can really do. Oh, he's bleeding out though. Hold on, I spoke too soon.
Okay, there's crawling. It does leave a trail. I'm sure they see that from what I saw in the trailer. Ew.
This is the healthcare that we could have in this country if we just changed a couple things.
Yeah, rich people can do that.
Yeah.
Just sneak around it.
I'm trying.
Someone in chat did warn that the first level is the tutorial and the second level is when it pops off. So we'll have to get to the second level just because this is my most anticipated right now. And again, it's called Skin Deep.
I was distracted. Just sneak past.
So the idea here, as they described, is something with their heads lets them regenerate. It's some technology where their head will survive and go back to the spawn points. I'm sure there's something about destroying the heads, so that can't happen.
Always doing stuff like this.
But I wonder if there's also something about knocking people out versus killing them
Kid.
being
Never
almost
seen this in the wild
better.
before.
The insurance commander.
Ooh, make them sneeze.
Tell me where she.
Hold shift to learn how to use item. Throwing at or near someone will cause sneezing.
Nice. I wasn't expecting sneezing to be such a big aspect of this game.
Counts. Okay, cat inspired. Oh my gosh. I'm choosing
pretty
where to
good.
slam them while I am on their back, like Mission Impossible. Bleeding out.
We're like one of the Batman games. That one early boss. I forgot which one it is. They all blend together.
Right.
It's like Arkham City, Arkham whatever. There's a prison. I don't know. And they're like, there's a prison in both. I'm like, look, these are the same game to me now.
Flush your head down the toilet, Nina.
Okay.
There's the cats. That was probably the most compelling thing that I saw from the trailer as well. Like, the box cat.
That's pretty good.
Ages. I'm so glad to see you.
This is not a normal hijack.
This game's got personality.
Regenerate. And they were asking me about you.
I'm just
No,
the
he's very
insurance rep.
knowledgeable.
Well, they know who you are. And they want you dead.
Narf.
We must save my crew. They captured Engineer Jim
I love
and
the
First Mate Choo-Choo.
humble production value.
I know that guy.
Low cost, high personality. Relative.
It goes a long way.
In my
Yeah,
hands
that's
a
the
little
cat
bit.
talking. And yes, with Arkham City. Yes, there we go.
Jingle and Choo-Choo are down there. There's a couple ways you could handle this, Nina, but you're the expert. I'll leave it up to you.
Anything going on with this tuna can? No, just a regular can.
Well, is the cat with you? When you
He's-
go where the tuna is?
Oh,
No,
good
he's, like,
question. I think he's just
floating in the abyss.
Yeah, right. Oops.
Classic. Ooh, pickpocketing.
We might be nearing the end of the patrol. A little nervous about that.
Did I just
Hang on,
get
cats.
pickpocketed?
I'm coming.
Was that someone? Was that
Oh,
someone?
me that one time I went to Paris.
Okay, pickpocketed, but I dropped it. 2 cat keys. Key will unlock cat cages.
Guess I'm jumpy today.
Okay, I want to examine what my options are here. There's a trash chute fuse box and a trash chute there, so I guess I could slam somebody into that? Do I have to sneeze, make him sneeze to pounce on him is the question, and that's our first immersive sim question. The soap emits a flammable gas, which the hand dryer might detonate? The mind reels with these possibilities. Use walkie-talkie or bridge security mic to end combat alert. Well, that won't be relevant to us. I don't get alerts in this game. Okay, we definitely need to sneeze to pounce. And once they turn around, I'm gonna steal that walkie-talkie. Very Sly Cooper gameplay.
I like that you have to load it up to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Grab my stuff. Is that her?
Did I just see my own, like, foot ahead of me?
Yeah, it did look like a little bit of a... There's some weirdness going on.
I like that it says the units nearby, which seems to be 0. Okay, can I stun just by hitting him in the head with something? Let's find out. Crit. Okay, damage. No punching. Didn't seem like a
Oh no.
punch was viable.
Here? All clear. Are we sure though?
So I ended the search on the walkie-talkie, and the person did not believe
I like
it.
the
They
guy's
said, "Are we
like, "What?"
sure?" That's so funny. Ooh, banana. Now we're cooking.
We need more skeptical NPCs. in
We
this
really
world.
do. Which way you walking, bud? Where you walking?
He's walking here.
There we go.
Nice, nice.
Now I
Oh,
pounce.
yes.
Into the laundry bin. Come on.
Nice.
Okay, simple.
Hell
efficient.
yeah.
Chop his head off.
Way ahead of you, pal. Oh, the cat is in world.
Oh, there he is.
You gotta pop his head off.
Can you pet the cat?
Such a good question.
Rip his head off, Nina.
Chill, bro. Give her one of my cat keys. Okay.
No.
No petting
His
interaction.
Damn.
head off.
Where's yellow key?
Maybe he's more human than that. So that, you know, he doesn't want to be like petified.
Get
Right.
out of this stinky cage.
Hang in
Oh, I see. Gonna let these cats out, and I
Your insurance
rudely
coverage
dropped a
is
key.
active.
Jingle was released. Good cat name.
Hang on, cats.
Kind of a classic.
Gotta get free.
Okay, what's your... You don't have a name?
Meow Corp
Wait,
Insurance
wait.
is here to
Yeah.
help. Both of you, get somewhere safe.
Uh-oh.
The pirates are calling for help.
They must be at the bridge. I'll cut it off.
Okay.
We failed, boss. The insurance commando freed the cats.
That washed up Meow Corp hack kicked your butts?
Just
It's
two
very
of
like old
yours.
Ratchet and Clank vibe.
That's true.
Pointed at you. Activate the self-destruct, then turn on your skull saver. I'll have someone scoop your noggin out of the wreck.
That is a
Yes,
powerful
ma'am.
ability.
I want Nina Pasadena dead. You hear?
Yes, ma'am.
Self-destruct sequence active. 20,
Uh-oh.
19, 18,
Oh,
17,
narf.
16,
hate this.
15, 14, 13, 12,
Oh.
11,
Oh,
Cut
oh,
his head off.
interesting. Yeah.
8,
Nina, I'll defuse the bomb.
6, 5,
Okay, that's pretty good.
self-destruct.
Look at their little paws go.
Cute.
Diffuse.
Good work, Nina.
Nice.
The crew and the cargo are safe.
But I'm not. That pirate's boss knows my name. And they wanted me dead. They must have a contract out on me. It's been a while.
Well, who do you
The
think?
classic Remedy style projecting
idea.
we love.
I've got too many enemies to count.
But chin up, Nina.
The crew. It's just these boxes. of cats.
For now, let's take this ship back to the yard and collect our hardship bonus.
Okay, so this was Skin
Okay, yeah.
Deep. I, just for the sake of time, haven't completed the first level. We'll probably move on, but I will definitely play more of it.
Pirate stuff.
It's definitely my speed, and I've already had
Palenka.
a lot of fun. And you get to reply to emails?
Certification.
Stuff I'm not gonna
Sure,
read right now.
I can keep the name up as a pinned in the for the.
Oh, that would
rest of the
be
stream.
awesome.
Yeah, this was Skin Deep.
Shouts out. We love an sim. What else do you want to check out, Janet? What was one of yours?
Ooh, I had messaged you. What did I put in there? I gotta scroll up. I had
Grimoire Groves?
so many. Yes, Grimoire Groves, because I feel like I won't have time to play it in my real life, but it's really interesting. It's a roguelite dungeon crawler that's pitched as Hades meets Animal Crossing.
Okay.
I'm like, that sounds cool.
Don't mind if I do.
I have no idea what that means, but and the art is cute and appealing. So
Anything mixed with anything else? I'm listening.
it's funny because sometimes I'm like not at all interested in the like, this mixed with this, it sounds kind of like whatever. But then sometimes I'm like really into it, which I'm sure drives PR like insane because it's like who knows how it's gonna hit. But
Right. I'm trying to become a witch.
okay, I'm down for that. I like the construction.
I watered this plant. I assume it's too soon to harvest, even though I saw the button.
How's the feel? It looks smooth and quick, but is that accurate?
Yeah. Responsive so far. Definitely getting Tinykin vibes.
Yeah.
R1 to dash and shake off these little guys. Now I'm really getting Tinykin vibes.
I did love Tiny Cat.
They need to be fed. The button for feed keeps changing. Oh, is it a sequence? I just have to press this in the sequence. That makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Not my most gaming literate moment.
Hey.
Gonna learn about being a witch. The plants are loving your magic.
Energy depletes. Classic construction.
Classic. The magical bond between you and a plant will tear if you don't feed a plant for too long. Plant will run away and you'll feel tired because the connection got severed.
Hey.
Okay,
Harvest
Severance
the
reference.
fruits? Yes.
I like the sound design.
Yeah, me too.
It's a little overdone with the bubbles, but
Sure.
it's kind of I can tell it's a stylistic choice, so I'm not mad at it, but it's like 30 hours in, will you start losing your mind? Maybe, maybe.
Or will your podcast you're listening to carry you through? So plant seed among what I harvested. On my magical garden business. I think the idea is the plants you're planting follow you around, so it's kind of farming, but you don't have to like stop and do it as you're moving through a roguelike.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is a good solve. Just restoring garden, just watering more. It's still my only spell on the right there. Although it is telling me to press this button.
Cute little book.
Hell yeah.
I feel like too these games are always so tough to quick hit because usually
yeah.
like the fun of these games is the long form. It's doing a decent job though considering the constraint because it's like you don't really think of like Animal Crossing, you're not gonna like get the fun of it. I mean you kind of do like in the first couple, but it's like the real joy is in the reps more than the instant play.
Absolutely. I do think I want to just like, It's not enough to fully understand it, but I think it is enough to go, I want to check that out. I want to put that on my wish list or not.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for a code when it comes out at least. Help plant the beanie seed. That's what I'm not reading. That's what I'm not reading all the way to. Let me get my beanie seed out. I'm splitting.
Oh, Leafeon, thanks for the sub.
Thank you.
I know, I'm classic for drowning out the hard-working music. When I grew up actually listening to CDs usually when I was gaming. So I didn't really even get into video game music very much until I was like an adult. Because I'm like, y'all listen to the music? I was listening to Jay-Z when I was playing, like, you know, Crash Team Racing. Beanie seed planted.
I'm now understanding that the arrows that explode are the direction I'm supposed to go. I was just seeing them as little exploding things, but they're arrows. So we're running out and getting materials to help this beanie grow. There's more seeds. I'm trying to have an excursion into the forest.
Nice.
Let me excurse. Cute guy. Wigglesworth.
Hey.
Trying to eat my leftovers. So that's some passive
Little
generation.
composty boy.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, we're in it now.
The phone is very cute.
Yeah, I want that phone.
Okay.
Okay, let's try next.
Friend?
Just doing that and leaving. Oh, well, they left it immediately. I'm wondering if I, like, leave that on characters. Or do I have to have them follow me to the end? The red line is indicating to me that I should not be leaving without them. But maybe it's just because they're red. Okay, they don't come through. So I'm not supposed to leave without them.
I think the only thing that gives me light pause on this is... This is so weird to explain, because technically any farming sim, it's like you're just doing, like, only a handful of things. But... Because I don't think there's a combat. So I'm like, what's going to make the excursioning fun? Because I like the art. The feel looks nice.
Yeah. Also, I was definitely supposed to, like, hang out in that run and do more. I thought it was, like, run through each level, but it was instantly over. And that's on me. I'm trying to go quick into another run to remedy that.
Yeah, I know. Totally. Okay.
Flower Vortex spell. Huge. What's that do? Through the pages of the spells. Powerful energy calling plants to its center. Plants caught in the elemental vortex cannot resist but follow its energy. I like the effects on plants thing on the right. That's good and easy to read.
Maybe that's where the juice is going to be, like getting different abilities and spells and like casting those.
Optimizing for different plants.
Yeah.
Let's go, one more run. The iconic roguelike sentence. Composting my leftover stuff. A roguelike staple. Now here it looks like multiple levels.
Yeah. Oh, the music is scary.
Yeah. These are just rocks. Just checking. So I'm supposed to dash out until they're like ready to eat, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other spell that summons them, right?
Well, I think it's only for plants though, right? Are they plants?
Oh, good
Or
question.
are
Oh,
they
they're
like...
coming, they're coming.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they were really into that.
So it's like a bigger AoE plant.
Oh, they're hungry though,
Ready
I
to
guess.
eat? So the confusion was the button does change whether you press it or not. and it's like you got to keep up with it.
Okay.
So at any moment, you're kind of reacting pretty quickly. It's an interesting way to do it.
They get hungry really fast.
There's a little skill in learning the distance that these pop out at.
Yeah.
These spells. So I could see getting faster at that being satisfying.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way for me to feed them without also casting spells. Just auto-fire my spells.
So
Oh no, I
hungry.
fell asleep. I've been tapping too much,
Oh,
too much
no.
dialogue to know that that was a threat. Falling asleep.
Yeah, I totally didn't notice your stamina meter at all.
That's funny.
This one is Grimoire Groves. We'll have the name always pinned at the top.
Oh yeah, we forgot that it doesn't matter how much you say the game or where you put it. If the game's
Yeah,
in the
no, it
title of the
doesn't matter.
stream, people will just ask still.
Like, what is this?
Cool. Looks cute. Got potential.
Yeah, it was alright. It was
Okay,
alright.
more.
Yeah, I liked what I saw, but I don't think I'm like, oh, this is. It wasn't like, you know, full on. It has the juice.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I was down for it.
Let's check
Delivery at all
out.
costs. This looks like a you thing for sure. This reminds me of that weird GTA game you played like last year. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course. It's only money.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see if we can dare
That's what they
replicate those
say.
vibes. Sorry if that was insulting, by the way, about not knowing the name of the game. I just feel like that's something I've really noticed streaming is like, it just can't be enough places where everybody's going to notice.
The
Yeah.
year is 1959, a time of rock and roll, polka dot
Yo!
dresses, and the ever-looming dread of nuclear annihilation. But let's not dwell on the doom and gloom. Our tale begins on the sleepy island of Saint Monique.
Not so sleepy, huh? This ain't no Grimoire Grove.
We're out of the grove.
We're waking up.
This has a lot of potential because delivering things is like one of my favorite things to do in games, and I don't think enough games focus on that.
The simple joy. I mean, it's kind of what fetch
Yeah.
quests are in a certain light.
No, see, but I don't want to just deliver. I want to drive delivery. You know what I mean?
Okay. The driving's
Like I want
crucial.
like crazy, like the crazy taxi kind of vibe,
I mean,
or like some type of traversal that's more than just walking.
Right. Pacific driving and keep driving both hitting so hard for me does make me wonder if that's a specific interest of mine.
When you get that happy
Driving
feeling,
when it's deep.
pass it on. Pass it on.
Good morning, fellow islanders. It seems
morning.
we're blessed with yet another
Kinda
hot
Fallout
house
vibe
of a
here.
day here on our precious island.
If I hear old music
Sunny
and
skies,
someone coming from a radio, I'm like,
86
this is
degrees,
Fallout.
and 100%
And the slow pan across the room,
humidity.
yeah.
Good time.
Yeah.
Don't
We
forget
kinda own that.
sunscreen and bottled water. Anyways, here are the latest headlines. The sheriff's department continues to suffer
Yeah,
on
newspaper
mass
as well.
resignations,
I'm like, yep.
Apparently because of low
Fallout,
wages
sorry,
and
Fallout has
abysmal
dibs on
working
that.
conditions.
Yeah,
Deputy
Fallout
Lacrosse
invented
told
the
St.
print
Monique
media.
Morning Post,
Yep.
blaming it on city council. Ever so eloquent, he went so far as saying, "Sincerely hope you don't get burglarized, Mayor, because soon, mark my words, there won't be any officers left to protect this island." Harsh words. Lock your doors, people. Finally, the new highway.
It's an ominous energy.
Yeah.
After last week's protests and is expected to be finished before year's end. Now, here's some more music.
Who submitted this in the Discord, by the way? This was a
Ooh,
And if
I
it's happiness
didn't
you're
know.
after, pass it on.
wait, hold on. Now I'm like, what game is this? Name is this? Delivery at all costs.
Because it's more fun when you share it.
Yeah, I
So
tried
when
searching
your
it.
heart
I
is
didn't
full
see it.
of
I'll just do a scroll.
Christ says this is great presentation, but the cutscenes are long for a demo, so you might want to skip through them at times. Thank you.
Okay.
That's a good tip. Not what I expected for the start of this. Start the day is my first task. Turn all my stuff on. Make sure my lamp's working. If the only interaction with the toilet is to flush it, it's not immersive simi enough for me.
Now, where did I put that three-piece suit?
I'm also so on board with games deciding not to do lip syncing. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, same. Oh, here we go. Boom, finally got it. Neil Smith.
Thanks, Neil
Had
Smith.
the rec here.
could only mean one of two things. Secret admirer, or someone wants to murder me. Miss Landlord. Definitely a love letter. Let's see.
Miss Landlord.
3 months overdue on rent. Yeah, I got till end of next week. Great. Another one for the pile.
Okay.
Yep. Honeymoon's definitely over.
It sort of reminds me of how Sunset Overdrive started. Like, its initial cutscene after, like, the first bit of gameplay when you're in the apartment.
Right.
And you're, like, you know,
This is
going
my journal.
through your
Won't
bottles
go
of
anywhere
beer and your
without it.
clothes.
Definitely not for
That was
publication.
a cute opening.
I used to scribble down my engineering notes back in the day. Now it mostly contains my thoughts.
With the help of We Deliver, anyone can enjoy the luxuries of the mainland. We deliver anything, anywhere. I, Harold F. Girther, guarantee it.
Seeing
So like
as
an
the island's
old-timey
unemployment
Amazon.
rate is higher than
This is
ever,
kind of
you'll
the
be happy
vibe.
to know
Right.
Deliver is hiring. Hurry over to their main office now on 13 Farrell Street.
A quaint,
So, couple of years-
nostalgic
I should go there ASAP.
take on
Desperately
Amazon.
need a job.
Enlist to walk on the moon, that poster said.
The steps.
Anachronistic
Where did I
technology?
put the damn
Chapter
keys
1.
this time?
Why does this... this looks just like,
Breathe, Winston. No,
where
what?
Tifa
Screw it.
lived in Final
Not as if
Fantasy
my life
VII?
hasn't been completely stripped clean anyways.
Canon neighbor?
Yeah, was it like a... God, what's that town? Is it Midgar? I don't know. You know,
No.
whatever, the slums.
This car,
The
it's
the
just
slum
all
area that she was
Right.
hanging out at.
He lets me use it now and then, all for just bringing him his groceries. He's often up on the roof after sunset. Odd habit.
Let's see how the driving is. Oop.
Oh, come on. Mr. Palmer.
Wow.
Reverse.
That's really funny. I just press
That-
R2. And that's a little bit. Yeah, I'm a relative to the car type MF. Can make that decision in Streets of
me.
Rogue 2 demo. Oops.
Wow. It seems like slippery. Is that fair to say, or what?
was
What
the
are you
name of
feeling
that
here?
company again?
Oop.
We Deliver? I should head there.
It's,
Hopefully they still have
it's
a
pretty
spot open.
tight. It's a
I guess
little
I can always
like
check the tourist map if I lose my way.
a lot of build up and opposite of build up for acceleration and deceleration.
Yeah, you kind of look like what do they call that? Where it's like the little toy cars that you race on the track. You like wind them up and they like go in the little circle. What are they like? Not box cars, but
Matchbox racers?
yeah, yeah. It kind of looks like that type of movement.
Yeah.
Hey, new city.
Also, yeah, was that when I blew through the building? Is that for that little set piece moment, or am I going to be able to do that? Let's find out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, everything is made of paper in this game.
Awesome. Big
Yeah, kind of like the
points
slot
for
car.
that.
Yeah, slot car, Matchbox. It's like, you know, they have manual ones that you just like charge up, and there's like arcade ones where you're like slowly turning the wheel.
So open world, getting in and out of the car. It's almost like, you know, GTA 1 and 2 or something, or
Yeah.
what was that
Chad
one
drew that
street? It
comparison
wasn't
too.
Streets of Rage. It was some parody of that name that wasn't Streets of Rogue. Retro City Rampage. I don't think I made another connection, but that's what it was.
Oh, peculiar place.
Sorry, too many cutscenes.
Please don't step in it.
This demo's available on Steam
floor
now
it
if you
is
want to watch
then.
these.
There we go. Thank you so much.
This door. Remember, this... where's Johnny?
I will say a lot more narrative heavy than I expected. I thought we would just be delivering stuff. I'm like, I gotta be just
But
deliver
why
stuff.
are we delivering stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
To deliver alone.
What's my
is
what's my
meaningless.
character's motivation?
You must
Yeah.
be Winston. You
Yes.
see, you'll be receiving its adherent.
The vibe does seem good for sure. But again, we're just prioritizing. Showing a lot of demos today. And frankly, I get annoyed when games start super slow because I'm like, I need to know if the gameplay is good before I commit. I don't really, frankly, make the decision based on if the story's good.
Winston, there is a parcel waiting
So like,
for
give me
you
a
at a
taste
shop
of
at
what the
the
gameplay's
north
gonna
side
be
of Saint
before you
Monique
introduce all the story stuff. Is
The
my personal
Palm
stance.
Royal are preparing for their big Vicennial celebrations. You were to
Yeah, I
transport
rather
something
actually
they
agree
ordered
with
as part
that.
of their grand finale.
Which this isn't horrible at doing. I did get to drive through a building on my way to my first
Yeah.
game.
Oh, you're here to pick up the Kiloton Calamity? Great. It's out back. Where do you need
Oh,
me
it's
to
the
sign?
name of a firework.
Just wait for a moment before you load it up, okay?
The Kiloton Calamity. Did you say wait for a second before I load it up?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, they run away in a very GTA style.
Yeah, true.
Seems my time at the farm was good for something.
Backstory. Okay, so I'm guessing it's gonna be sliding around.
Maybe like going off or something. Yeah.
No, it's pretty locked in there. But oh, it is going off.
That was weird.
As you predicted.
Whoa, shit!
Can you prevent that from happening? No, not really, right?
I don't think so. I think I'm.
Like if you
driving
stop
pretty
moving,
good.
does it just?
Oh, it's making people mad.
Yeah, I think.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh, shit.
She grabbed onto the back of my car.
Headed up to here. Force it out.
Okay. Got a flat tire. Dynamic. I'm gonna come after you with the
Almost
chainsaw.
there.
Oh my lord.
Tit for tat.
But can the car not go anymore?
It was just slow because of the tire, but I could get in and.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Or
you
get out
can
and
fix
fix it.
Oh, just drag yourself to the end. You were like only a few feet away.
Holy smokes, that's it.
Oh, it's those things on the ground that are doing it. Got it.
Yeah, the fireworks. Yeah.
They're hitting the ground and then
shovel.
becoming things that give me flat tire.
Shove R1. Yeah, the fireworks. Attacking civilians to cancel their attacks. So.
Thank you.
Oh, you weren't actually that close. I didn't realize that it was like after the next area.
Right.
The dynamic waypoint. My bad.
Hold on, let's see what.
The art's very like diorama style.
Bingo.
Okay, that's kind of fun. Reminds me of Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
The car just gets up on its own.
Can I fix the front? No, that would be a lot.
There's
Well,
another
let's
box
see
there.
if I can pick up the piece.
You know what? Progress doesn't carry over, Leo. Never mind. Don't worry about that box. Just keep driving. I have to remind myself of this constantly when I'm like playing something really quick. I'm like, I don't need to be doing all this. Like, in this.
Yeah. For case in point, that cash box that I almost went back for. So
Yeah, I think we're
definitely that
just gonna
Fallout
keep
style casual hyper-violence too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think we'll just keep the game name to the chat. There are ways to do in the overlay, but it is an extra step for what already is a very sensitive overlay setup.
Yes, we'll try to say them again when we're done too, at the very least. Long journey.
Probably Stream Elements. I think Leo's a Stream Elements boy, right?
No.
Oh, you're on OBS.
Or I'm Streamlabs OBS.
Yeah, Streamlabs. Yeah, Streamlabs. Yeah.
Enough.
I pushed thee.
Calm down, Rush.
I like that they're satisfied by an interaction. They want to kick your ass, and when they do, they're done. Oop! Almost missed that one. Brandon Barrett.
Oh, dang.
Become a flame.
Now you've done it.
Try to take a shortcut. Ooh! That was a lot of people to kill.
Hey, watch it.
But no witnesses. yikes. I do feel like 5 years ago this would have been a 2D game, a pixel art game, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Something about that's just fun for me to see and ruminate on.
It's a fun perspective. You just look at the environment. Is it deducting money on the right side? I'm not sure. I don't know. Leo, I think you gotta drop in the little like glowy part.
I'm looking at the mini map that the chat can't see, and it kind of looked like it was over there.
No, it's all good.
Here I go. If there are any fireworks left.
Oh, it's just deliver.
I
I thought it was deliver at all costs.
I'm
My
just
bad.
a bellboy, and this doesn't seem right.
I don't know, it's called deliver at all costs, but I still have it slightly wrong. Deliver, not delivery. But yeah, it is at all costs is the full name of the game. Yeah, it's
confirming.
Tropico. That's a good
Wow.
That's a good
it
call.
does look like Tropico. Wow.
Yeah, I think for me, this is a little too
Not so fast,
like
cowboy.
goofy loofy for my taste. I'm not like big on the like slapstick vibes, but obviously if you're into that, I think this could have its thrills. What about you, Leo? Are you a funky physics?
Yeah, I think
reactivity kind of person.
It's like that mission clearly had a gimmick, and it'll depend on if there's like constant fun gimmicks like that.
Yeah.
Versus just trying to drive without hitting too many people and managing that. But again, just a demo, just the first part of a demo. So who knows how deep it really is? But that's deliver at all costs. What next? What vibe should we jump to?
Ooh, let me see what we got. What about did you download Curiosity?
I sure did.
With the cat? Yeah, let's do that. This was Manic T, an only up like rage game, but you're a cute cat. Twitch streamer Grand Pooh Bear is funding this, I believe.
Okay.
Not familiar with that streamer. I actually am open to the rage game genre. I haven't spent a lot of time dabbling in it, but you know, I'm presuming that it's a platformer. Yeah, difficult platforming levels.
That's this?
Yeah.
Cinematic experience, all right.
Yeah. Which I think the nice thing about a game like this is I feel like you could spend like 5 minutes with this Leo and kind of just already kind of see it unless they like weirdly add a lot of narrative or tutorials to it unnecessarily. Like they're pretty quick games to get a sense of. We'll be very curious how this feels since it's a cat, because cat platforming has always felt kind of like strange to begin with. So I'm wondering what they're gonna do with that.
Let's see if they kill it. Okay, interesting. It's hard to describe how it feels to move as a cat in a game, but your length does make it feel different. The way you're kind of steering. This is Curiosity we're playing now, by the way.
As far as yeah, let me add that on there too. Okay, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
We like doing that. Stray set such a high bar for cat fidelity, though.
Yeah, that is true. Now we have to find out that I can't spell Curiosity. Give me a second, guys.
Wow, this right thumbstick movement is fast. I shout out in the chat, do you put different settings for X and Y sensitivity when they offer that? Or is it annoying and everyone should just have it be one setting? Because why would it be slower to look one direction? Not to ask that question in a leading way. Oop.
That looks pretty solid.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh,
the wetness.
You can swim.
Okay, don't remain wet, but the wetness when you're in is cute. What's up?
Can you see the cat's face? Like, if you turn it, or is it ever possible to...
No, they're looking away like Arthur Morgan. Oh, here we go.
That's a pretty good-looking cat. Because here's the thing I find in games, Leo, I don't know if you've noticed this as a fellow cat owner. Sometimes they look a little uncanny valley.
Honestly, that's a little what I'm getting from this one.
Really? Yeah, I think he looks pretty good. Maybe it's because I'm farther away. Like, for cat standards. Because they always, like... I feel like sometimes they try to make the face look too realistic, and it looks scary.
Yeah.
And here I feel like they know what fidelity they're going for. They're staying in their fidelity lane.
Sure. It does also look like scanned in like a photo, and something about that isn't
yeah,
quite
I
right
can see
for
that.
me. Maybe we have different looking
He's got
cats?
a nice scamper, though.
Gotta give it up for the scamper. Wall grab, wall jump. Okay, it's opening up.
What's your sense of how do you feel about like your ability to gauge distance? Like, what's the... And it doesn't seem like you're at the, you know, super intricate bits, but does the jump feel funky? Like a lot of times these games have like intentionally like kind of funky jumps or
no,
feeling
it feels
to it.
pretty reliable, but it does feel more about lining up the camera beforehand. It does not really take that control from you to try and set it up, so it's relying on you to steer that. And I think that's when it gets hard to gauge the depth, is when you're lined up wrong, looking at it from the side or whatever.
Hold jump while standing still.
Oh yeah, classic cat launch. My cat just did that this morning onto the top of our bookcase and pulled off all of Marie's bowl of earrings and stuff.
Oh no. Jump or fall near a sharp ledge to mantle. Okay. That's pretty cute. Oh look, immersive.
Yeah.
Your cat appeared as a relate.
This is what I have to do.
Doctor's like, oh my god, are we playing Curiosity? Hold on. Hold on, I didn't recognize your game.
He's getting very jealous. Would
you rather be a cat or a dog for an hour? Like in life? Definitely cat. I feel like a dog, and I do want a dog eventually. I've never had a dog, so I don't want a dog slander just because I'm a current cat person.
Yeah.
But I feel like a dog's life is less dignified than a cat's, so I'd rather be a cat. Also,
I'm needy enough as it is.
With dogs, like they're, you can be a small dog, but when you give attention, it can be like a little too much. But if you're a cat giving a human attention, that human's probably been desperate for any interactivity that isn't, malicious. So I think it's pretty, it's a good spot to be at.
It's true.
Don't have to go outside to use the bathroom, so that's also kind of nice.
I do have the first world problem of my cat doctor wanting too much attention. There's a lot of moving him around when I'm trying to do something at my desk, which is all day, every day.
We have one of those nice orange cats.
Yeah.
My cat's gray and lazy and shit. Okay, little
late title card.
I will say this doesn't seem, and maybe you just have to get like a smidge deeper in, but I thought this would be a lot more like when it was pitched in Discord. No shade to the pitch, I'm sure it is playing accurate if you play more of it. But as an only up, I assumed we'd start right away as like platforms. This feels a little bit more fleshed out, which isn't bad, but it's just surprising for the genre to me.
Yeah. Very curious how it expands. The main moveset
You're
is
curious?
pretty fun. Hey, I'm immersed. Okay, that was tight. Tight little gameplay. Getting up there.
I will say, I'm really liking what I'm seeing here because I'm just basic for platformers, and I love cats, so this is kind of like bait for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's sometimes when a game of this fidelity goes for like realism over a lot of style, it can end up feeling like a bit of a Unity asset mash.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think these games too tend to have a little bit of like that asset flip vibe a little bit, but hey, I don't know those asset packs. You put them in there if you want. That's what they're there for.
That's right. Absolutely. Oh,
it's kind of weirding me out how empty everything is, though.
Yes.
Like there's no humans in this world. What's going on?
Lend to that uncanny valley thing.
I also feel like, which I think visual jank is also part of the only up genre, so I think it's like a genre thing, but the cat feels different than the art of the world, and that's always a little bit a little bit unsettling. Oh,
here we go.
A memory. Oh, okay, lore drop. Oh my god!
I found you.
Division, eat your heart out.
Frail.
He was so little.
All alone. Your eyes were wide, scared, and you barely seemed to breathe.
All right, wrap up this memory, man, because we got jumps to do.
Scared that you might break. And from that moment on,
it's cute.
You weren't alone anymore. And I suppose
I do like that you can keep hearing it as you leave.
Yeah.
Okay, cute. Okay, so you once were loved. But where's that guy? He's definitely giving like dead vibes.
He's giving dead for sure.
Yeah.
He's one of the giving dead. Okay, this will take precision and skill and patience.
Also, like, this game kind of reminds me of Super Mario Sunshine. This has like a vacation vibe to it.
Yeah, bits of the soundtrack are giving that for sure.
I'm
Instrument
also,
choice.
yeah.
Ooh. Clean. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna download this.
Right on. No way. Okay, so there's no like Uncharted balancing. You're just really got to keep it that tight. Oop. Okay, yeah, I got to do that standing still leap more, which is an iconic cat move. Did Stray have that?
I think so. Well, the thing with Stray, the one downside of Stray is it wasn't really like a platformer. It was more of like an auto latch kind of game.
Right.
Like you didn't really truly jump, so I don't think it had a big movement set because it wasn't really like a movement game. It was more of a puzzle, like an environmental puzzle. Yeah. Are you stuck on the asset?
I am stuck.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm moving a little bit.
He's twabbed. Well, sometimes the ending, appears for itself. So,
natural conclusion to our little story. Curiosity, this one's called.
I'm down for that, but I'm a little bit bummed that it's not more, just like direct platforming. It's like I feel like they added, I'm surprised to see the added adventure in there.
Sure.
And I don't really need it. Don't really need it, but the cat looked cool.
I don't like the implication that follows the rest of the word curiosity and the saying about curiosity regarding cats.
Yeah.
Via their mortality. So
well, your cat's still alive, so.
This one. I hope you didn't hear me say that.
Haste. Broken Worlds.
We're jumping to Haste now, which I believe is like a movement type. And I see
very
right
Pokemon
so far.
Trainer design.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was also a Manic T rec.
Loving the
which
soundtrack.
did get a couple cosigns.
Nice.
Via emojis, so, Okay. It looks kind of like, The Pathless.
Yeah. It sure seems like it's about to be a Kyle game. Okay. Perform perfect landings by landing in downward slopes. Loving that already. What's that? Happy Wings
Highland
or something?
game?
Yeah, what was that? That phone game that pioneered this? Or probably ripped off a Flash game, but...
Yeah, I don't know, chat. Tiny Wings.
Tiny Wings. Use cross to adjust your landings. Okay, so cross is like you dive.
Okay, here's a question, though. Do you feel like you're going fast?
Yes.
Okay. Because sometimes visually it'll look like you're going fast, but you don't actually feel like you're moving quickly.
Absolutely true. So I'm
So,
not
glad to hear
jumping. It's
that.
all about like taking where the jump brings you, and it really is a third person Happy Wings. That's wild. I'm sure it will
Tiny
become
Wings,
more,
but
but Tiny Wings. Sorry. Are you sure it's not the one
It's
I
okay. Hey,
misremembered?
I don't even know the game you're referring to, so I'm just someone reading.
That's how good of a games journo you are.
Yeah.
Use my
Vibe
board.
skiing. Happy Wheels, Tiny Wings. Kept getting closer when you land really helps with the speed.
Use ability to gain speed. Oops. Misread.
A long time to die.
Okay, yes, I can't do it until my bar is filled a little bit. I can't use my board ability. Wow, the flow state of this game is going to be incredible. Ooh. We're boarding. Oh, that was
Board,
quick.
it does seem very cool.
I'm not quite clued into what I use it for at the moment. Use board for extra speed. Thank you.
Extra speed,
That was a mistake. Red played that wrong. Oh, I like taking them tight like that. Big speed boost.
I do love a game that makes it so that I can't look at my phone while I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
And this feels like one of those.
Good luck doing that. So it's just a quick speed boost to bring the board into it. And I think doing it right before a big jump obviously is best practice, but I'm still keeping the speed I had from using it earlier.
Nice. Oh my god, you won!
I won! And I gotta look for shards. Oh my god. Number one thing to do in a game. The sprint starts with that like build up, which I like a lot. If that hasn't been clear, that's me pressing the sprint button. You do that little charge first.
Nice. Oh. Okay.
Okay, now we're cooking.
Oh no, it's good for you.
Okay, play your way.
Nice generous grab on the stars too.
Yes, we like that. Is this still good? No. You really gotta hit it with the upward angle.
Some air there, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Little free
Same.
S. S for
yeah,
shard.
to be clear, that's the good okay, y'all. The like okay, like versus
right.
like oh okay. Like,
yes.
yeah, all right. I see what's going on here.
And is this a roguelike is my question now with this type of map? That's what I'm used to it being.
Yeah, maybe. Wait, Leo, have you played Cluster Truck? It's from the same team apparently.
Oh really? No, I never did. Oh boy. I mean, from the look of these levels, why couldn't it be a roguelike? I'm curious if Chad has the answer on that. It not being about getting perfects on every single Sparks, or maybe it is. Getting every single little collectible.
Let me see if the Steam page has more info on that. It's procedural worlds for sure. So there's that aspect, but
sweet. I like those.
yeah, I don't think it's rogue, but it is procedurally generated.
Right, but like consistent progression through a big.
Yeah, I think so. It says you have to get, what is it, that there's 10 shards, each featuring a collection of procedurally generated levels. It's like 10 worlds, I presume, with like a series of levels throughout them.
Right. I was wondering.
The board is good. More games need boards.
Yes, facts. A la that one game I liked from last year. I can't remember the name of.
Metaphor Refantagio.
Yeah, that had plenty of board. That had a surplus of board. Just playing.
Wow. Sorry that you have to read, Leo. Okay.
I think we're all learning from this stream that I don't like it.
That's also like a funny thing about me because I love story games, but like if you're not a story game, I'm like, why am I reading?
Totally. Don't feel like you have to do it.
A couple sentences, sure, but like this novel some dead guy wrote, I'm not reading that. Come on now. I'm like, grand opening, grand closing.
Question
yeah,
mark
flipping
or skull?
exactly Jack 2. Yeah, the board. If you've really been listening, it's very clear what games I end up liking. It's like they all have the same 8 features. I'm like, I love a gun it's one gun, but it's actually 4 guns. That's Jack 2. That's Control. Like, it's just the same stuff. Like, it doesn't actually take a lot to please me. It's just that it's not very popular mechanics to be used in games. I don't know. They're very specific. I'm liking the lava vibe.
Yeah, this is an interesting
adding a little
twist.
bit of spicy terrain.
I can definitely tell this will be a very satisfying game to get amazing at. For those who don't start out amazing like me. Challenge
Yeah, now that no
one.
one's reading to us, we're really in our bag here in this stream. It's like, just let me press the buttons. What are we doing here?
Reading can be goated, no question. Shouts out my bookheads.
Yeah, all the book boys in the chat.
That's right. This is the last level I'm gonna do. Just like I said to myself 3 levels ago. It's one of those,
Yeah,
folks.
I do love demoing games like these, or like they're the per games to demo because it takes 10 seconds to know the game. I'm like, okay,
Yes. Made to show well.
great. Yeah.
And it's interesting, I think I've scored only on Sparks. I'm sure there will be like individual time challenges, but it's all about going through with the right path to get the Sparks, which is a more interesting measure of your skill at it than just sheer time, I think.
Yeah.
So this is Haste Broken Worlds. That's a fun one.
Yeah, chat, we'll be going for a bit. We're gonna do like another little bit under an hour or so. Or 30, 40 minutes or something.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Different vibe. Machina.
Ooh. Oh, is this from the people that made Machinarum?
It
'Cause
sure
it looks
looks
just
like
like
it.
Machinarum.
Please let me know.
See if this was also a...
Deus Ex Machina.
This was a Manifest Echo wreck. Okay, I'm gonna change
Shouts
the
out.
name of the game. Machina. Totally spelled how it sounds. There was only one way it could have been.
That's right.
Oh, the guy is super fun. This is like in that I feel like one of my peers, I want to say it was Diego, had just written about this for I forgot what outlet, but like the trend of handmade games. Like I don't know if that's literally how they made it, if they like made a ball of clay then like scanned it in like the way they did like Harold Halibut.
Down here. Let's
But this aesthetic has been very trendy lately. Slash
You can see your
process.
objectives here.
Yeah, it's cool. It's different.
Some helpful tips. Why don't you dig a bit? I'll tell you more later.
Okay.
Mouse and keyboard on this.
He's not too chatty. I respect his hustle. Oh.
The animation on this dude is awesome.
You're an odd little boy.
Machina, come down. You can see your hands.
Right,
Why
drilling, right.
don't you-
I'm on it.
Okay.
Do I need to get a drill? Space to drill.
Okay. Dig Dug vibes.
Great. Shall we try finding a mineral and putting it in your
Inventory? Love that. Zero gravity.
Okay, yeah, okay. Oh!
Okay, inventory management.
Okay.
Wow! Look at that mineral. Shall we take it back to base?
I am going to try and turn it down a little bit, which you can't do in game. I can open my little volume mixer.
Yeah, I hate when games don't have a volume slider.
It's got to be a demo thing. That feels rare.
Just feed it.
Yeah, the Ursa does give Dome King Cabbage vibes, for sure.
The most flattering comparison
in this demo.
one can make. I love custom demo voice lines and stuff. Thoughtfully
Some people that made
constructed demo.
Judero also. Which, chat, I think one of you guys said that too, and I just didn't catch it. Yeah, Angus, this is by the Judero guy. I don't think I actually played any of Judero, but I remember hearing Judero a lot and being like, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, handmade stuff is fun.
Where do you think I am to deposit my mineral? That's a little scan ability. Deposit it with you?
Wow! Just feed it into bite.
Into bite.
Oh, the bite. Oh, this
There we
weird
go.
thing. Okay.
Cool. Build a miner?
I forgot. There's a name for that.
Let's find. There we can mine it.
For that audio technique, I forgot what it is, but it's where you like the sound is basically made with your mouth, pretty much. Like chomp chomp chomp. You know, it's like someone just kind of speaks into a mic, you can distort it and affect it and stuff. I love that style. It's so fun. No, it's not beatboxing. There's a fancy name for it. My brother did some audio design stuff back in the day a little bit. No, it's not Foley either. I don't know if anyone will know it.
That sounds...
Bit Crush, those words sound closer to words I don't know, which is what I'm looking for. Like, it's gotta be a term I do not remember, and I do know Foley, so... Nah, it's not. It might actually be mouth Foley. Like, it actually might be. I don't remember what it's called, but...
I'm gonna... That's fine. Then we can...
mine it in a cool way. Eat a build miner. It said it on screen. It said it on screen.
Amazing. Please build a conveyor.
The conveyor belt. Okay, automation type game.
Cost minerals. I do go on a bit, don't I?
I think what automatically feels cozy about these games is it kind of feels like being a kid and taking two like dolls or stuffed animals and being like beep boop boop beep and then having another one moved. Like, it feels very like play pretend vibe.
Right.
Oh, this goes into this snake guy.
Yeah, is that connected?
Yeah.
Oof. Now, shall we go up? I'm sure Proto would love to talk to you.
Proto would love to talk to me. I'm delightful. The look of this game is really incredible. Especially this zone here, I'm loving. Late title card, let's go.
You know, funnily enough, this looks a lot like the town, or it reminds me at least of the town, the first town you get to in Toomba. It has like where it's like you go and like you can't speak anyone's language and you have to learn the language. It's got that vibe. Also kind of reminds me of that, there was a game a few years ago about being was it called Spaceport Janitor? You were a janitor in space, so I think it was maybe called Spaceport Janitor.
Sure. Apt.
It was like a big, like...
Not available in
Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. Yeah, it was like kind of like big in the indie space at least. Like, it's funny because there's like so many different tiers of like coverage stuff where there's like what mainstream coverage covers for indies. You know, you got like Balatro and other stuff like that, like the like the uber popular ones. And then there's like popular if you cover indies. And then it's like, oh, everyone has played, you know, Gron. It's like, well, only if you already cover indies.
Right.
And then there's like deep cuts within that, which is, you know, my peers who will be like, I'm in the weeds of itch.io and somebody dropped another demo for this game I've been watching for 12 years, you know?
Yeah. So it seems like bombs just
itch
drop.
is definitely ground floor for sure.
I'm sure you expand this inventory. Oh, you spend minerals to expand it? There you go.
Oh.
This is like oddly simple and satisfying of a game for how crazy it looks.
It seems like, yeah, that part kind of felt like a lot. It seems like cozy Dig Dug, which maybe Dig Dug's already cozy. I didn't actually spend much time with Dig Dug.
Yeah, definitely SteamWorld Dig if it looked amazing.
I guess the thing that uncozifies Dig Dug is the pressure, like the arcade style pressure of Dig Dug.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like digging is about to have a wave as well.
True.
The indie scene. We have that dig game that Ben where he's making that hole.
Yes.
And then there's also like, oh my god, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's coming from Yeast Beard, the publisher Yeast Beard. They have a game that's like cozy Hollow Knight kind of vibe.
Okay.
And you dig a bit in that game. But all their game names, unfortunately, I think they're gonna have like a really banger lineup. All the names blend together. I'm like, you guys need different. Everdeep Aurora, a game name that I would never have remembered. It has like a digging thing, like a drill kind of angle to it as well.
Everyone loves it.
Oof. Oh, Despelote, hell yeah! Yo, I love Despelote. I've demoed this I think like 2 different times at like cons and stuff. Super fun.
Cool.
This is a story lo-fi soccer game, and you will have to read because it is all in Spanish.
Okay.
So you will have to read a little bit. And Cool Nathan dropped this in here. But yeah, this is, I think, coming out this year.
The last game was Machina. Tino Teenies, wow. Let's go. Borderlands reference.
I can pull the studio for y'all in a second. But yeah, it is in Spanish. It has English subtitles, but it is in Spanish.
This is a cool little soccer game already.
Let's see. The studio is... It's like they just kind of named individual developers, the two people. It's Julian Cordero and Sebastian Valbuena. And it's published by Panic, which is cool. This is interesting because I never started it from here. So I actually haven't seen this bit yet. Which I can kind of imagine what this actually is.
Yeah, it said like Soccer 99 at the start. So like we're in an in-world video game right now, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, it's about childhood. It's a slice of lifestyle. Takes place in Quito, Ecuador in 2001. I forget if narratively there's like the World Cup is happening or if it's just like a big... No, it is. Okay, so yeah, it says soccer game about people get immersed in the streets and parks of Quito through the eyes and ears of 8-year-old Julian. Dribble, pass, and shoot your soccer ball around town. See what happens when you kick it towards someone. Feel the city change as Ecuador comes closer than ever to qualify for the World Cup. Which, like, I think something that people don't fully wrap their head around all the time if they don't know soccer is, like, when it comes to the World Cup, it's not just like, oh, you want to win the World Cup. Obviously, of course, you'd want to win the World Cup, but, like, that's very hard to do, and there's, like, the greatest teams on Earth competing in it. So for a lot of countries, like, just qualifying is sort of the big achievement. Or for, like, if you already qualify, you're kind of looking at, like, what your country is known for doing. So, like, I know for Mexico, getting to round 2, I think is kind of the, it's really hard for us to do it. Like, we haven't done it that often, and that would kind of be a bit of success. So I assume or presume that for Ecuador, qualifying is kind of maybe their big thing, because maybe they hadn't done it before by this time. Again, don't know their history offhand, and that was now 24 years ago, which makes me feel really old. The 2001 was 24 years ago.
Sería de buscarle dónde entrenar. Tú sabes cómo se hace, porque
getting some in-world dialogue right now that, frankly, I couldn't possibly read while playing.
Yeah, that's something that's kind of interesting about this game, and I think that's going to be a potential partial ding, but also it's kind of like a pro-con. They have a lot of stuff kind of happening in the background, and if you know Spanish, you can pick it up, obviously, but if you don't, you can't. And I think they definitely designed with the intention of not having everything. But I'm curious as to how that will feel for people that don't, you know what I mean? Like, I can't not know some Spanish, so it's like, I don't really know, you know, how that, they're kind of negotiating that, but...
Yeah, I definitely am, like, you know, I can already feel that it's about picking up the vibes of the space more than... I doubt they're doing lore exposition right now.
Yeah, this is definitely trying to give, like, parents talking in the background. But...
And you know what? As a kid, you would be ignoring that. Focus on your game.
Y ahora... El 11, ve, el 11 es alto. ¿Quién es? ¿El King es del 11? Sí, del razón que pega esos cabezazos espectaculares, pues. Sí, es altote.
I love that footage.
He's so tall.
¡Qué alivio!
Look, what a relief.
¡Qué alivio! Y está repleto ese estadio, ¿no?
I think you should be able to play that first game within a game so well that your parents just want to watch you do that.
I do love this footage. I'm a sucker for stuff like this. I think it's like so cool.
No, claro, o sea, no haría diferencia, pero de gana, o sea, como que deberían ir a jugarse a Cusco, pues. ¿O qué otra ciudad de altura hay? Espera. Ahí va.
No, se pasó.
¡Qué golazo!
¡Wow!
¡Ve!
¡No puede ser!
¡Qué bien!
Beautiful style.
Ah. The beautiful game, the sweet science.
That's right. Very fitting. Yeah, is it going to be a lot of like photos like this, or is this just the illusion of the photo? Is it even an actual photo?
Yeah, artistically, I'm not sure how they like, you know, if it's like a scan and then like sort of texturized.
En
Like add a bit of grain or not.
Jefferson Pérez, un joven marchista cuencano, gana la primera medalla olímpica de la historia del Ecuador.
Young speedwalker.
Gracias por estar aquí abajo. Discúlpeme. Ya no aguanto más. Ecuador ha ganado. Ecuador.
Speedwalking. I like the 30 Rock joke where Tracy gets good at competitive speedwalking. He says, "My secret is I run as fast as I can."
That's
La marcha se convierte en el nuevo
Vinny, thanks
deporte
for the sub.
nacional.
I could have been moving my right thumbstick this whole time. Look at me go.
5 años después, la selección de fútbol está más cerca que
5 years
nunca
later, the
de hacer lo
national soccer team
impensable
is
y
about to do the
clasificar al
unthinkable,
Mundial
qualify for the
por
World Cup
primera
for the
vez.
first time.
Let's go.
Extra, extra. Ecuador frente a un Perú urgido. Urgido como los ecuatorianos. El alza del IVA frenó los negocios. Lleve, lleve.
La victoria ante Perú marcó un antes y un después en las eliminatorias. Los próximos 4 partidos definirán si el Ecuador se clasifica o no.
A lot of late title cards today. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I mean, is it a late title card if it's just a couple minutes in, or is it just a normal title card? We consider a normal title card the first
I think
thing
it's
you see.
late. I think it's the first thing you see, especially in a game. Yeah.
Lo importante de la sierra es que aquí se
Okay, in the mountains, this is just, you know, school. It's like.
A ver, ponga atención, por favor.
Oh, okay, dynamic.
So it's like.
Check the watch.
Yeah.
Unas cadenas
Vibey.
montañosas que se separan entre la cordillera.
It's like, pay attention, and you're just like a shady little kid.
Yeah. Yo. That's awesome. Dynamic zooming in.
You kids, I don't think you care about anything. You have to learn to observe. So then the other. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, I really like just the presentation of what they're doing. It's also like I think a really good example of
Es hora del recreo.
It's recess
Vayan a
time.
jugar, pero ustedes saben que el recreo dura 15 minutos, así que por favor
I'm back
aquí
here
les
15
espero,
minutes.
porque si no, a mí me hacen perder el tiempo.
Let's play.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
They're like, hello.
What's up? Press any button to hey. I choose triangle.
Ya sonó la campana, vamos a jugar.
So cute.
Wow.
Let's go play.
Okay, so it can't be photos unless it's like true photogrammetric environments.
Hurry,
Like
Leo, you only have
scanned.
15 minutes.
Unless it's
They're
photos
playing without
textured.
you.
You're right.
Ven acá, Martín. ¿Qué está pasando? Esos deberes sucios.
I don't care.
¿Podemos ir afuera por fútbol?
Let's go play outside. It's just so cute. Like I really enjoy the different ways games try to capture like what childhood is like.
Yeah.
Scrappy, thanks for the sub. It looks like 3D scanned with the sort of like those 360 videos on YouTube back in the day. Yeah, I never thought to ask. I definitely could have. I've been around them like a bunch of times. I could email now, but it's like flick the right stick to kick. Yeah, it's got that exactly look like memories feel. I'm a big fan of the sort of collage style visual of it having the like sort of white assets like tacked on top. And I think it also helps like provide clarifying visuals in what otherwise might be too overly abstracted to be playable.
Yeah.
Aprenderás a patear como tu papá.
I'm charging the kick. I can go completely off the ball, but then it de-centers. It definitely like knows when I'm near the ball. I'm moving the right thumbstick subtly to move the camera without flicking it. I think that's a bit of a learning curve, is what the left thumbstick does, because the ball can kind of still slip out of your reach, it seems. Actually, if I keep it left thumbstick only, it doesn't seem to.
No te lleves la pelota, que es nuestra.
This is already like so interesting mechanically. so fun. Okay, there I kind of lost it, but I was fiddling with the right thumbstick maybe too much. Okay, that time I wasn't touching the right thumbstick. Learning curve. Don't mind those. Gimme. Go up in the air.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Get some distance, kid.
Yay. She hadn't gotten the ball yet. I was feeling bad for her.
POV, including your friend in soccer. Playing pickle in the middle. POV not being present because I'm worried it's about to be over.
Nice. This is also literally how I hear the world in real life. Like I can't. Leo, are you like that? Can you hear everyone talk all the time, or can you like tune it out?
You mean like Superman hearing people's thoughts?
Yeah, exactly. No, like if you're in like if I go to a coffee shop with you and someone next to us is having a conversation,
no.
Do you also hear their conversation, or you only hear like us talking?
I truly just last night I did it as I do every time my fiance and I go out to eat. When we leave, I go, any good eavesdropping in there, because I never hear anything from any tables, and she's always like, here's the stories that we're playing out around us.
I hear everything, and like I can like tune into one or the other, but it's like really distracting if I'm trying not to, because then I'm hearing like both the sounds at once. So like what this game is like, I'm like, this is how I hear the whole world. It's very overstimulating. Yeah, Fable is delayed. That came out a while ago, like a couple of hours ago.
Goal. That news just broke that Fable's delayed?
It's a couple hours ago, but yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, 2026. We're finally spacing out these RPGs. I'm not mad at it. Or I guess big games. I guess it's like, is Fable actually an RPG, or is it just like an adventure? I guess it is an RPG, right? I only made it out of that first town when I played the OG one.
Yeah.
It was fun. I want to get back. It would be nice to get back to it, but I'm not going to. But I'm like, I see what's cool about this.
I sure loved them at the time, but I don't feel like they would be especially good to go back to, and I could be wrong, but that's not a drive I have. This game looks so cool. Despelote.
Yay.
Definitely gonna be playing that.
I hear everything, but I shouldn't. Yeah, so I mean, sometimes it is fun to like hear other people's conversations. But it's that thing where I'll be like, "Oh my god, you like, wasn't that crazy?" And it's like, I didn't hear any of what they were talking about. I'm like, I heard everything. This one I got added to my radar. I saw it on Blue Sky and was like, this looks awesome. And apparently this is a sequel to like a similar game they made like right before this. Like it's like a direct sequel.
Okay.
This
Demon Tides.
is
Demon Tides, there you go.
Demon Tides.
You gotta make the name show up a lot in the demo. I think that's smart.
Which Not Weirder had tossed this into the Discord.
Nice. Cute graphics. Is this the one they said was like Hi-Fi Rush looking?
Yep.
That's what it looks like right now.
Kind of. The only thing Not Weirder said was, if we're allowed to submit more than one demo, and they just sent the link to this one. I know it's got like a souped up, fast, chainy platforming bit that kind of looks like what's that game that everyone went crazy for from Ben Esposito with the cards?
Neon White?
It's like, yeah, it kind of has some of that vibe.
Right on.
What is happening? Everyone hold on. I like the character design. I feel like I've known these guys for years, even though I just saw them right now.
Totally. Fully formed. That looked physics-based. What a cutscene ragdoll.
What the hell was that? Hope the gang's all right.
Move and look, my two favorite things. Intensity of angle impacts the speed of movement.
Ooh. You look heavy.
Yeah, for real. I've been better. Okay, they're good.
I thought for sure we'd be pulling them out, but I guess not.
Just a little flavor to the world.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that it should become a thing.
Yeah.
Another station siege for me. Becoming a thing. I enjoy that a lot in games. Okay, I like a little slide.
And you got the like counter inertia backflip that gets you higher, Mario style. That I'm having trouble replicating. Ooh, yeah. So it's like pulling back on the stick and then jumping. It gives you that little curiosity style cat launch. Now we're cooking. Bold move to call a character DK. Very bold move.
And then Lucy and Midgie. I'm like, is that just Mario and Luigi? But like legally distinct because it was red and green color coded.
That's interesting. DK looks distinct for sure. Jump again in the air. Gain extra height for your bat form. I almost slid off. It had a little give. I think there's a triple jump too. I think I've been jumping higher in sequence. There you go.
Yeah.
Spin form.
Spin form.
Spin to gain some distance or correct your landing. Rhythm spam for some extra distance. Rhythm spam. Combine your forms, use both the bat.
Forms. A spinning bat. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay, we're getting the moves.
The chaining seems fun. You just look a little sluggish is my only concern.
Yeah, that might look worse than it feels.
That's good.
Because I kind of like the weight of it. Oop. Feels like something about that makes it easier to like
predict where you're kind of gonna drop.
Exactly. Yeah. Honestly, I like expect this game to have voice acting looking at it. And that's not necessarily a ding.
Yeah, though I don't know. I guess I don't really, because it kind of reminds me of what is it called? A Hat in Time.
Right.
That platformer from like probably a lot of years ago at this point, but
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that cartoony. It's like you always got the little like bloop 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 bloop.
That's exactly what it sounds
Their
like.
previous game, Demon Turf, did 2D character in a 3D world thing. It was cute, but this is fully 3D. Okay, cool.
So I guess
it's
now
a
the
hard
spin has
change
like
to
a
make.
ton of air control. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that's tough. Apparently, making 3D platformers is like stupid hard.
Yeah.
I think it's also why we have so few like really good ones. Like something about the judgment of the space, like getting the feel down, like figuring out like the ways that you sort of support the player with like more, generous latching on some things, but like not others, and there's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot of variables to account for with 3D.
There's
so the fact that
definitely
they're able to do that is impressive.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely been some like I can tell it's helping me out. Me almost falling off a ledge, but just getting back on without having to do a move.
Oh yeah. But you need some of that, or else you're just gonna constantly like it's 2 pixel perfect.
It Takes Two kind of had that, the double jump and the air dash. It made every jump trivial, but it still felt like you were doing it. That was a smart way to make that not frustrating.
Yeah. It's got a lot of zoopiness to it. Like it Takes Two, I always felt was more of a like. I mean, it is inherently a platformer, but it feels a little bit more like a game that has platforming than a platformer, which I'm not mad at. I enjoy that kind of adventure-y style, like going around to space. Yeah, because that's a game where I feel like it's about platforming as a means to exploration more than... It has a couple spots, you know, like it had some... That tower it had in there, in one of the rooms was super fun to like have to challenge your way through, but it's mostly like a check out the environment, which It Takes Two has my other favorite thing, which is you're small, but the world's regular, but it's like it's big because you're small. I like that a lot. That's what I like about Pikmin and Tinykin and a bunch of other games.
We do stand that at MinnMax. Oop. Oop. Okay, so there's like a...
Boost attack crystals.
If you do the spin and the dash, it's a downward thing.
Okay, I like that a lot. I'm a big fan of that in platformers.
More wall running.
The strategic chains. The color palette reminds me of mouthwashing, even though this is clearly more friendly than mouthwashing. Yeah, I think that's kind of fair.
That's a very interesting comparison.
Oh, I love this. This is another favorite.
You gotta grind.
All I want to do is this.
Yep.
In a game. This and like sliding down, like PS2 style.
I love
sliding down like
down.
a little platformer. It's funny when I previewed when I forget Split Fiction with Joseph Ferris, I was like, oh, this is like one of my favorite things in games, like that, because it had a sliding down thing. And he was like, really? I was like, okay, light shade? No, all good, all good. I'm like, yeah, it's so fun. Like, I guess, you know, different strokes, but might the good slide. Somewhere inside, you guys knew you had to have a good slide. I like this too.
Snake break. Yeah, this
seems
good.
Fun.
This is good.
I think I like character transformation so much because I grew up on Nintendo games, and almost every Nintendo platformer centers around some aspect of character transformation. A lot of people think it's only Kirby, but Yoshi also transforms. Mario transforms. Pretty much everyone's transforming.
Right.
Donkey Kong's the least transformed person, I guess, because he's already been transformed. You know, I don't know, lore-wise maybe.
Yes.
He's a man who became a monkey. I don't know. I don't know his story. I don't know what he was doing before.
He's got that vibe.
All this, yeah.
Checkpoint
Why else does he have
ancient.
a tie, Leo?
Yeah.
That is a quite. That's oh, you
It's because you manually played it, so I should have just done it, but I was so confident.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This seems cool though.
Yeah. Feels super good. Like the variety of the moves.
Yeah. I'm heartened by you saying that it feels a little better than it looks. Not that it looked bad, but it just looked a little slow.
Yeah, Demon Tide's
So I'm
the name
glad
of
that it feels like it fits what they're going for.
Yeah, and it felt like when I messed up, it was like, oh, I know what I did wrong, and I learned a little something, which is always what you want.
Wait.
Do we go cute or horrifying?
Oh, horrifying. I don't think we've had anything like spooky yet. Everhood 2.
I don't know if this is fully spooky. I think it is a rhythm game, but we can all see that image there. That's giving spooky.
Everhood 2. Oh, this is like, what is it? Like freaking something wave. What am I trying to think of?
Vaporwave?
Vaporwave, yes, thank you. I'm like, Cyberwave? This reminds me of a game that I played at, oh my god, what was it? It was like, it's like, you know how there's packs? They're like, okay, across the across the packs in the hotel room, there's like Seattle Indie Expo or something. And even indier packs, if you can imagine that. And I played this trippy ass game called Chairs, where you play as a chair. Okay. Very fast, very chaotic. Definitely like, if you get motion sick, like you will throw up from looking at screenshots of this game. But it was my speed. Super weirdo, strange little thing. Developed by a studio called the Rat Zone, so this gives me a lot of those vibes.
That's a great name.
What do you like most in games?
I gotta go unique experiences.
I love this question.
It is a great question. What's your answer?
This is every game should start with this. I think I'd also go unique experiences, to be honest. But funny stuff in story was like neck and neck. Battles and challenges, nah, leave that challenges in the trash. I don't want to feel like I have to overcome when I step to a game.
Sure.
I don't know.
I like it a medium amount.
I see. You talk to every. I love these questions.
I'm so curious.
Is this the best game we played today? I love this stuff.
The answer is I talk to every character in a room if I'm like super enthusiastic about the game, but usually
It just depends on how many characters tend to be in rooms.
That's
what,
true.
You know. Is this questionnaire boring? No, I love it.
Not at all.
I love this questionnaire. I wish this was the whole game. I'm not even kidding. How does the world end? Ooh.
Hilariously.
Do you like puzzles?
Yeah, sure. In moderation.
I want to like puzzles more than I like. I deny liking puzzles.
Yeah.
We have some personal questions.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Great. This might be uncomfortable.
Hell
Great.
yes.
Great. Let's do this on stream. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
What age group are you at? Okay, excuse a little young here. 26 plus, oldest age. Do you have a job?
Debatable. Let's say yes.
Hey, a fake job's still a real job, Leo. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
That's nice. What do you fear? Death
do you
for
fear?
sure. I'm not trying to die.
Yeah. See, I fear everything. Always scared. Oh.
Yeah, I had a good childhood.
Oh man. Well, this is where you and I kind of diverge.
Ready to press? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Times
Hard
create
times
good-
create good people. All right, this is my kind of game. Let's see it. It won't be like, okay.
Wow.
I feel better already. Didn't even know I needed to hear that. What are mistakes? Ah.
Wow. Honestly, cliche. I'll go character building.
Yeah, I was thinking like chaotic outcomes. I think sometimes mistakes it just happens.
Yeah.
This is so good. I'm locked in. I'm genuinely so locked into this. You live in higher beings. Do you live in aliens though, Leo? Because I feel like that counts.
Those are higher beings?
I mean, they could be lower than us. I guess I think no. If we're going religion, I feel like this question's a more religious question.
Yeah.
Than a not. But like, there's something out there. You know what I mean? I think life is deterministic.
Yeah. Yeah.
You believe there exists a God?
Nah.
See, now I feel like I should have said yes to the higher beings question. If there's a separate God question.
Right, totally.
Are you currently broadcasting this game? Okay, yeah. Oh my God, do you work for MinnMax.com/Patreon? Okay. Do you play Fortnite?
I don't know. I have. Do I know?
This is so wild. Judging upon your answers. I love this.
Judge upon them.
Your soul color is, I think, green for you, I feel like.
Oh, thank you.
Or teal. Oh my God. Okay,
Let's
I had
go.
teal as my second and it was blue.
Favorite color?
But now I'm kind of like being like, oh, you're a Capricorn, right? Wait, no. You're a Leo. Oh, you know the type. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Woo, Leo, you went to Catholic school. That's where most atheists are born, actually, in Catholic school.
Don't tell them.
Yeah. The stats, not great. Not great coming out of there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little,
Can you like customize yourself?
The little mirror is really cute.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
I've collected all those hairstyles to use at will.
This looks like a fake game complimentary. Like it has that like pulling on old character sheets. Like it reminds me of those games where it's like you play like in a TV show when they're like playing a game and it's like just a game, like legally distinct.
Right.
But in this case, like positively. Because sometimes when I see that, it's like negatively. I feel like this is, I vibe with this.
Totally.
Upon defeat, you'll be resurrected once.
Okay.
I like that. I think we
should.
should get more second chances in games.
Yeah.
Just a one quick go.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Move him in there to
Okay,
jump
press
roll.
X to jump in. Okay, jump roll, yeah.
Get out the way. Oop.
This is interesting. I've never seen like a rhythm platformer before.
Yeah. Oop.
So chat, let me know if I'm sure this has existed before. So if you have other ones to shout out, feel free.
It's so anxiety-inducing how close they start.
Yeah, maybe it's just that they like had primed me with the questionnaire, but like watching this, like I feel like I want to start crying. I don't know why. It's so overwhelming.
Oh my lord. Wow. I don't believe in God yet. I take his name in vain.
Audio bump? As in like,
oh yeah,
it's too quiet or too loud?
I had to put everything else on 20%, and this is very quiet at 60%.
Let's see what's the biggest. If you like Brazil games, I highly recommend giving the first one a shot. Also, like, I almost don't want to know, but if we answer differently, is the whole game different? Like, I'm really curious. Oh, this is your second chance. Hello? You're lucky I found you. My name is Raven. You would have perished if I hadn't intervened. The thing you saw there was the root of all evil.
I thought.
Yeah. How were you expected to damage it if you don't know how to fight?
Fair.
Nonetheless, I shall teach you how to fight. Pay attention or you will get hurt. Okay?
R2 to absorb attacks.
Yeah, I love a game where it's like someone can ask, what did you play? And I'm like, yes. You know?
Yeah. It should be really hard to describe the genre of a game.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a limit on how much I can absorb. Or it's
Maybe
just I do it on the rhythm.
Filled up or something? Yeah.
That's
or maybe
a bit more
different
of the rhythm
abilities.
component.
Like I see it say like Psy Blast. Like now it says Psy Blast. Go up higher, like keep absorbing. Now Flash Kick. Yeah. So if you absorb more, you like build up. That's cool. I like that. Yeah.
Did it say don't absorb too many?
Oh, does it?
Soul Flare?
You have
coming
Soul
up?
Flare now, yeah.
That looks like the max.
Maybe that's like the highest, yeah. Oh!
I'm scared. Maybe I can't do too many too fast. Maybe it's like take the first one and dodge the next one.
I think the thing is though, like you can load it up, but you'll lose it if you get hit.
Right.
So it's kind of like a risk reward vibe.
And getting a new color seems to replace the previous color. So dodging the colors you don't want and grabbing the ones you do, that's a cool little loop. Whoa. That being synced with the music was really sick. Get more than purples. Pushing my cat. Sorry, I said push my cat. Do his little bed.
I think my only beef with this, and I'm not really bothered by it, but it is kind of a technical ding, is it doesn't feel like the music lines up with the visuals. But the music's cool. It's good. But I don't feel like it's like in the, the rhythm's kind of separate from like the musical aspect of it almost.
In terms of like intensity or genre?
Intensity. Like it's not like, I don't feel like when you pick up stuff, you're like, you're not reacting to the rhythm. You're more just watching like buttons fall.
Right.
Like it doesn't feel like the buttons are representative of like the type of the pace of the song. It feels like separate.
I do like that it's when there's little fills, like that the purple notes you can tell when they're coming, like that's with a specific hook.
Yeah, they're like dun 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 dun. Yeah, I do like that too.
And yeah, that is cool. But you do expect it to like pulse more or something a little bit with the beat.
Yeah.
But I think it also is maybe designed to give you a little extra give. Like it's not completely about doing it on rhythm. It just is more
I think if
about
it was, it'd probably be
reacting.
too hard. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, look at this gem. Just making up our own dialogue. Yeah. Look, whenever I can't read it in time, I'm like, I don't know. You're gonna keep going. Like just kind of an approximation of what he's basically saying. Okay.
Max Payne dream sequence style.
This is honestly kind of giving me like Undertale vibes.
Oh, for sure.
Or if you want to be old, it's kind of reminding me of Earthbound. We're just like, if you're older, it's like this is Earthbound. If you're younger, like this is Undertale. It's like it's all the same stuff. I like this guy. He has a kind of whimsy to him.
Yeah, I mean, we're hearing the sproing song, whilst the sproing guy sproings at us. This is pretty well married. The music and the
the enemy, the enemy's aura. Okay.
Okay, a lot for a level. Picked up a Druffle. Favorite Jackbox game?
Nice.
Thank you. Chat, you don't have to laugh, but please acknowledge.
Yeah, can I get some LOLs in the chat?
Yo!
Ooh, the Neon City. Take me down to Neon City. Where the grass is green,
like,
the girls are pretty, you know?
Hell yeah. This is like a light bright piece. If you ever played with that, talking about childhood.
Yeah. Okay. A scary barber?
Oh.
Yeah, hell yeah, Leo. Get that red hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
The characters are awesome.
Okay. A rat man. No trespassing. Oh, I guess you're not rich enough for the club. Jeez. This place is a ripoff. I make the rule. I know make rules. This place isn't worth my hard-earned cash. Hasta la vista, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
That could not have been anything but the real Hanna-Barbera run sound. That was
Hey there, champ. You find yourself with the Mac dollar? I don't know. A Mic-Mac dollar? I'll gladly trade you for 100 schmucks. Hey, oh, hey, I need schmucks. I'll even sell my McDollars for it. 5 schmucks.
Wow, that's a good deal. I'll trade up. Door isn't real, it's painted on.
Okay. The hotel's shut. Door's locked.
Okay, we gotta find a sweet spot with this line here.
Oh, maybe the overworld music lower than the don't worry about it. It's not. Don't spend too much time on it. It's never gonna be perfect.
That's right.
Game comes out next week. That's actually like, that's scary. I'm not ready for this game. I need like 3 more years to process.
Yeah. Wow, the city just loops.
You know what? This is a wish list for me. This is like very chaotic and strange, and I like that.
Me too. It is. It has a lot to offer. It's throwing a lot at you. Heidi.
Everhood 2. Oh, I can't spell. Okay, hold on.
Where do I get my schmucks?
An unconventional ARPG. What does the A stand for in that? Action? Yeah, I should have known that. I was like, hey, what could this be? It can only be action. Let's see. And then I wanted that cat game.
Yep.
Curiosity.
Am I missing something obvious for where I get my schmucks, which I think is the start of what I need? I did find a Druffle, didn't I? Can I trade that guy the Druffles?
What will it be? For a Druffle,
Okay,
I'll give you 6 schmucks.
There we go. Take my schmucks, get my McDollar.
Yeah, it's all coming up. Okay, cool. You got some. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
100 schmucks.
Okay, yeah.
And then we keep ripping this poor guy off. This is very silly. You're a good guy. That is so nice. Was it 300 to get behind the bar? I'm doing 5 just to be safe.
I'm not sure. I do wish your money was. It's not presented anywhere on like the main screen, yeah?
No.
Yeah, like go in here, yeah. Yeah, this seems like enough schmucks.
Yeah.
The usual. Be careful. Strange things live out in the wild. Hee hee hee. Ho ho. Neon jungle.
Fighting piranhas. Consider holding down absorb in lanes of projectiles. Okay, so you can hold it. Spring guys back.
I love. This is my favorite song in the whole thing.
It's a banger. hit you with something huge, Sproing. Sorry in advance. Yo.
Nice. 360 no scope. Nice. Another drawful.
Uh-oh.
It's no spring song, but you know. Oh. What?
Ooh.
What? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I do like the little like
yeah.
attack.
Okay, it's shielding, so I have to time it like with it when it's exposed.
Nice.
Thank you. This is such unique feeling combat. Whoop. Cooked. We gotta
Can't wait
get
to see
this
what's in
guy.
that chest.
We got her.
Oh, just XP?
Okay.
Honestly, how exciting would that actually be to find in a chest in some of these games? Because all you really need is the XP.
That would be a better reward than
a boot.
Some gear you won't use, yeah.
A new pair of pants. I want to see Spring again. The fish is close to number 2 though. Because I like that he goes, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some of his wheels. Oh. Give me that wheel.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm not afraid. Whoop.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that also shows what color you're holding on to.
Yeah.
In case you forget. Yeah, it's nice.
I could see that having some very interesting depth as you like get new abilities and stuff. It seems like from the menu that yeah, you're upgrading.
Just a different.
Yeah, it doesn't seem color
at least with the
specific.
jump.
Maybe upgrading
Yeah,
everything.
I don't think it is. Yeah. Oh, the Spring's here again.
Okay, I'll check
jump
out
to
the
something
spring
else
one
or
more
anything.
time.
And then see what's in that chest. Is it always XP or is it something else? There he
These are-
is.
Oh, double
there's 2!
drawing? Okay. This is a thrilling conclusion to the stream, to be honest. This is a thrilling climax. I do wonder if it's always the same song and if that makes grinding enemies eventually annoying. But I'm nowhere near it at this point.
Well, you know what, Leo? If we just don't finish this game, which is a lot of games we play, we'd actually have the best experience. Sometimes the best
Life
experience
hack.
is not finishing the game.
Absolute life hack.
Yeah. Yeah, you always hear about, oh, finish it, it gets good at the end. What about leave, it gets bad later? You know, we don't talk enough about that aspect of games.
Leave because, as everything, you get tired of it after a while. Let's go.
Yeah, we actually took suggestions in the Discord, which I think is accessible at a tier that Leo's about to say.
$2 or above.
Sentence.
Basically,
Yeah.
anybody who's on our Patreon at all gets to be in it.
Yeah,
lucky for
but
that.
yeah, we took some. It was under MinnMax shows the Stream Next Fest demo suggestions thread, and we pulled from there. So yeah, this was from Jumpo, the sequel to one of my favorite indies. It's a psychedelic RPG with rhythm game battles, co-signed by 2 people.
Nice.
Who added a fire emoji to encapsulate the vibes.
And that's Everhood too? Is that the name of it?
Yeah, and it comes out next week, so.
Cool.
The Longing of Self-Destruction. Yeah, I didn't realize the subhead. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, that is you. Allegedly, right? I mean, have you the same username in both places? Oh yeah, I mean, jump on everything. I believe it. Yeah,
Right.
abbreviation. That's what the O&E stands for.
Yes. Thanks everybody for watching. What are the biggest hits for you, Janet? Obviously Skin Deep for me is a must play. The immersive sim from the start, and also the
yeah.
third person Tiny Wings, which was of
Yeah,
course.
for me, even though I don't know if it's like fully my kind of game, Everhood 2 that we just saw, because I think it's doing some wild stuff and the
Me
gameplay seems
too.
fun.
I wouldn't typically like boot that up off of a recommendation, but
No.
having played the demo, it feels fun.
It was very cool. The Curiosity, because I like cats, I like jumping.
Yeah.
Despelote, but I already knew that because I've been into that game for a while. And I will say I was, I like what I saw of Demon Ties, is that what it's called?
Totally.
Think I have that right?
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Because, you know, still just a platformer boy. So I'm like, you know what? You said it feels good. That's good enough for me to start it. You know, like I've started more for less. So those are probably my standouts. But yeah, I actually think everything we saw had some potential. Those are just the highest ones for me and my taste.
For sure, no big misses. I will check out the Wanderstop demo on my own time. That's the new Davey Reardon Beginner's Guide.
I'm excited for that too.
Game. Yeah, but lots of great demos on Steam Next Fest right now. Check them out. How long does it run to, tell Janet? Would you say Monday, March 3rd?
It runs until, that's Monday, March 3rd, 10 a.m. PT. There you go. You got some time. And there are times, too, where downloading them, you can still play them after the fact. So definitely worth queuing up some downloads and hanging out and playing some games.
Check your new favorite indie game out.
Every week, we let Patreon supporters choose which new show we create with New Show Plus. Should we create another episode of the show you just watched? Check out the biggest new game release? Get into Sea of Thieves? Create an exercise show? It is your call. So thanks to everybody who subscribes on YouTube or supports us over on Patreon. MinnMax exists because of you. As always, if you enjoy MinnMax content, any help telling a friend is appreciated.